What's up, guys? Let's talk about another one. Let's talk about the coming matchup, February 12th, 2011, Fedor Emelianenko versus Antonio Big Foot Silva. So this is going to be an awesome match, man. This is going to be the first time we're going to get to see Fedor come back after losing to Doom, last summer, at the beginning of last summer. And, Fedor's been on a long layoff, I think he was waiting for Doom, but then, Antonio Big Foot Silva came up. Strikeforce wanted to put together the heavyweight Grand Prix, and sort of everything worked out so that we're going to be seeing Fedor next weekend. So this should be awesome. I am very excited for this. I've said many times Fedor is my favorite fighter. There's no doubt about it. When Fedor is on, he is exciting as ever. He's kind of wild. He's kind of crazy. He goes after the guys, but at the same time, he's flat demeanor, coming at the guys, just throwing, crazy punches and everything. Just awesome. I love watching Fedor fight. And, him and Antonio Bigfoot should be an awesome fight because Bigfoot is not going to, back down. Bigfoot's chin is like this. It's built like frickin', it's huge. The guy is a monster. He's the biggest heavyweight fighter there is. He weighs just under 265. And, he's a monster. Everything about him, they call him Bigfoot because he looks like a freaking Sasquatch, man. He's huge, and he's beaten some really good fighters. Beat Andrei Arlovsky last fight, or 2 fights ago. He beat, I think it was Mike Cook was his name. That was an awesome fight. If you guys didn't see that when they fought, Mike had him down in the first round, knocked him down, and then Bigfoot, he's obviously not easy to knock out, came back and beat him with some ground and pound. That was like, like he's got these long freaking arms, man. And when he had him down, instead of, actually going into his guard and, going at his knees and pounding him, he's standing up. And he's so tall that he can throw a ground and pound just being leaned over at the waist. He can throw it down. His arms are so long. And then after he eventually knocks him out, he kind of gets up and he goes, okay, he's just this big freaking gorilla, man. I was like, oh my god, this guy is something to be afraid of. This guy is crazy. He's got a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and he's got good boxing, kickboxing. He did lose to Fabricio Werdum in a stand-up battle, but I think since then he's gotten better. And Werdum's stand-up is pretty underrated. Now that being said, will he be able to outstrike Fedor? It's Fedor, man. I mean, what can you say about Fedor? The best mixed martial artist of all time, undefeated for almost 10 years straight, an impeccable record that even George St. Pierre and Anderson Silva, are not even close to. Maybe in 10 fights might be close to if they stay undefeated for another 10 or 15 fights. They'll be close to his win percentage. Fedor is just so dominant for so long. Nobody could touch him. Nobody even got close. Recently we saw him lose because the one thing that he really did, Boss Rutten called it years ago, is that he's wild, and when he's in the guard, he's smashing guys through the guard. No respect for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at all, just smashing guys through the guard. Fought Fabricio Werdum, the best Jiu-Jitsu fighter in the heavyweight division, probably the best in mixed martial arts in terms of grappling, the best grappler in mixed martial arts. So yeah, that didn't go well for him. And, we're going to get to see Fedor bounce back from that, and we'll see how he does here. Obviously, Fedor is probably going to be either the favorite or the second favorite to win the whole tournament. Alistair Overeem in there, people are probably going to... Overeem probably be the favorite, but we'll see how it goes. Fedor should win this fight against Bigfoot, but I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. Bigfoot is a big, strong competitor. We saw with Fedor against Rogers that he does have some problems with size. Guys who are bigger, much bigger than him, recently he's had problems with. Earlier on in his career, he didn't. I think he's been kind of losing weight. If you look at Fedor now, he looks like he's getting smaller. He's getting faster, which is good for his striking. But as far as his weight, he looks like he's losing muscle, he's losing mass, and he's already a light heavyweight, or not a light heavyweight, but he's a lighter heavyweight fighter. And this could really prove to be a problem for him, because if he fights Reem and he's not, he hasn't improved his strength at all, dude, he's going to get manhandled. That's going to be a big problem. But of course, it's Fedor. You can never count Fedor out. I'm going to say that the odds of this fight are in Fedor's favor for sure. Coming off a loss, I hope he smashes up Bigfoot. I think just like Bigfoot's last opponent, Fedor's going to knock him down the first round, except this time, that big jaw and that awesome chin that Bigfoot has is not going to be enough, man. Just ask Andrei Arlovsky. First round knockout, Fedor Emelianenko, Strikeforce Heavyweight Grand Prix, moving on to fight Alistair Overeem. Peace, guys. I'll see you.